Alright, welcome back. Well, this is my actual first test of this year since I messed up the first one with a key binding error. So, reviewing this truck here just like Scrapman did in his video, saying that he really does like it. It's really good. Form and function. We'll go right into it. With this truck here, I built it as an experiment and it actually turned out quite well. It's just a recreation of a newer Silverado pickup, which I thought was awesome. It came out pretty well. Yes, I know it doesn't have windows, just like I said, but if you decide to use this vehicle, I mean, you can use it for just about anything. Self-repair is off, so it is a very sturdy truck. I built it like that there with self-repair off, so you can actually beat it up, destroy it if you can, but, I built it quite sturdy. Yes, you can do minor damage and major damage. And my game is randomly lagging now, probably due to frames, because I have a really good laptop, but I could upgrade it. It is an Alienware, which I can't complain. So, but trying to get a video made for this. I'm just testing it out right now before I add videos to my Steam workshop for my vehicles, and I can't really complain about it. It does make my computer run a little bit slower because of the application I am using, but this is just a test, so actually we'll go back. Yep, there's my frames right up there now. So in game I don't get as many as I do when I'm in the menu. Been working on a couple vehicles. Actually, I've been working on a lot of vehicles. So, in essence, I started, where is it at? My first car. Which I just took the original car you start out in the game, and I modded it just a little, just because I didn't know what I was getting with. When I started this, I downloaded a couple other ones, and like that one there, I mocked it up to be mine. I tried a helicopter thing. Yes, they did add spoilers to the game now, so you can control downforce, which wasn't in the game originally. So aerodynamics or downforce never existed. Now they do. And most of these vehicles I've created in here were way before the actual introduction of air resistance or aerodynamics in the game. Which there's no aerodynamics. You can just set panels to actually have downforce or lift if you're making a plane, like this. Wait for it to load. And actually, yes, the propeller doesn't work. Wish there was some sort of way you could power it. Yes, just like wheels. Maybe if the creator of the game, Roku, however you say it, maybe reintroduce the transmission axle or the transmission frame. You could actually fix it to it, and all I did was use aerodynamics or the downforce to actually make it spin. So it doesn't actually spin, just when you're free falling it spins, so it makes it seem like it's actually a working propeller, but it's not. But the first vehicle I created was, if I can find it, first car. I started with this, which is just pretty much a standard vehicle you get when you get in the game, and I just made it red. And from there, I worked all the way up to some of my latest creations, which is one of the most favorites of, honestly, my whole Steam account, or Steam workshop, is my Grand Prix race car. A lot of people love this here. Now that the aerodynamics has been introduced, this car is an immense race car. And also I've created a Ferrari Enzo with actual working spoilers now, and adjustable spoilers. So I'll show you this in game real quick. So here's the car itself. Looks almost like a Ferrari Enzo. The front of it might look just like a little bit like a Ford GT, but everything works very good. Yes, there's a lot of frames, but very, very well made suspension by myself. And if you hit the E, you can see the adjustable downforce, just like it in the front. There is in the rear. It's right there in the front. Adjustable downforce, which is, yeah, oh yes, and it does have a V12. right in the back where it's supposed to. So the car handles really good even with downforce, without the added downforce from the adjustable spoilers. It does get a little tail happy, which is, you know, like most Ferraris if you really like to lay into the throttle. But once you hit the adjustment, the car grips like no other. Amazing. Almost realistic Ferrari handling. Very low to the ground, very agile. And downforce does take place, so if I slow it down or get a running start at this here, you can actually see the car hunker down to the ground due to the downforce features. So I'll get up the speed, I'll turn that down. Now if we go like this, and slow it down, but only half the speed, and if I go straight, you see the car actually hunker all the way to the ground. You need to slow down, raises right back up. So downforce does do a good gameplay in here, in the game itself, which I'm glad he added. And one of the biggest effects on one of my vehicles is my F1, which is an insane race car. I built it based on the aerodynamics, just like a regular F1 race car. So if we go like that there, slightly blocky looking for, because you don't have curved panels or frames. But from that though, this car is built on only having downforce. You can drive around like normal, but once the downforce is introduced, this car grips like no other. If I use this in any race, I'm almost certain to win. I may not be, but anybody else who uses this car may have better driving techniques than I do. This car is built for the track, nothing really off-roadish wise. Now that new maps are coming in that have more actual roads, smooth roads, and racetracks like this one here on islands, this car is made for the track. It loves smooth surfaces, but the downforce is the biggest gameplay. Like in any other times I've used this game without downforce, it's always sideways and you have to use all-wheel drive just to get grip. Now that downforce is in, I can whip right around this track like it's almost nothing. And I've engineered the entire vehicles. All these vehicles I have are engineered by me, and lately I've been getting quite well at it. So as you can see, this car it barely slides whatsoever. And the faster you go, honestly, just like a regular F1 car, the more it handles due to downforce, and I love it. I uploaded a lot of these on here on my Steam Workshop, and hoping to get some people to subscribe to it and see where we can go from there. I only want people to subscribe to it so they can use it, learn from it, modify it any way they want to, and like to see their creations too. I don't steal other people's creations. I just build my own from there. I've been learning one day at a time. I do love this game ever since it did come out in very early alpha, which with just the default map and the crash test zone. But now people are actually making their own maps and upload them. It's quite wonderful. I'm hoping sometime soon one thing always kind of just drove me nuts is the only engine sound there is in the game is this one here. Possibly more of a 4-cylinder, which is more like a Ricer type, a V8, a V12 sound, a diesel if you want to select if you're making a giant truck, maybe possibly a plane sound. If you're making planes now, that downforce has now been included. And this is only a test video to see how well this works out, but I love this game, and I condone anybody to I promote this game to a lot of people who love being creative and love vehicles or exploring. You can make anything in this game, honestly, that moves, which is quite well. You can make robots, anything that deals with cylinders, race cars, off-road trucks, planes now. You can make cranes, anything in this game. It's quite awesome, and you can adjust it how you want to. And your mind is your only limit. Your creativity is from you only. And I'm going to conclude with me completely wrecking this car and somehow landing it straight on the track. Thank you, and see you next time.